Hi, this is Erin from Vintage Fitness. This week's video blog is all about making everyday activities feel easier. And the theme for today, one of our Vintage Fitness clients mentioned that sometimes when she's caring for her grandchildren, she has a hard time lifting them up and she has a hard time putting them into their crib or into their bed. It causes problems for her back. So a couple of things to think about there. One is developing core strength. 2 is developing some shoulder strength, and 3 is developing some balance and some strategies to help mitigate some of the back pain that people sometimes get when they're putting a child into the crib. So the first thing is developing core strength. I have lots of examples of exercises on the floor. I'll do one seated because sometimes people prefer that. So all you need is a chair and a soft ball. Could be one of your grandkids' balls. So you're just going to hold the ball in your lap. Nice tall posture. You're going to squeeze down and feel that core engage, and then you're going to release. Squeeze down, core engages, release. Good. And keep breathing as you do this. Make sure when you push down, you are feeling that these core muscles, especially at the front, engage and release. Try that 15 times. Good. And when that's complete, you're going to stand and grab your band, your exercise band. You're going to stand on one end of it and grab hold of the band with the other arm. You're going to come up and across. I call this drawing the sword. So starting at one hip, you're coming up and over, trying to develop that shoulder strength. That's number 4. So again, we're looking for about 10. 5, 6. Make sure you allow yourself, make the band the right distance so you can bring it up and over. Don't stop it here. Good. And you'll do the exact same thing on the other side. I'll show you a few of those. Again, stepping with the opposite foot. So in this case, it's the left foot. Grabbing with the right arm, you're going to come up and over, drawing your sword, getting that rotation, because the shoulder is a ball and socket joint, so it needs to rotate. Good. If your range of motion in the shoulder is limited, like you have a frozen shoulder, for example, just do what you can. Do what your shoulder allows you to do. The next exercise, you're going to stand on the band with the same hand. So I am standing with my right foot and I have my right hand, and this time I'm going straight up. So this time I'm trying to build some of the muscles in the front of the shoulder, and that's that lift the baby up and down and up and down. And you'll do the same thing on the other side. Stepping on it with the left, lifting and lowering. Good. About 10 times. And the last exercise is to mimic that putting the baby in the crib kind of motion. So what you're going to do against a pretty tall couch, you're going to put an object like your band, create some space between you and the object. So that could be putting your chair in front of it. So like you're picking up a baby, you're going to brace your core. So that's important. And then you're going to reach forward, bracing the core and coming back. And then you're going to put that band back down. So what I'm trying to teach here is brace the core before you do those movements with your grandkids to properly protect your back. So it's all about core bracing. It will help protect your back. This is also a good balance drill. If you need to, make sure you have a wall. So it's reach and come in, core brace. I wouldn't do this with any heavy weight because you are leveraging quite far ahead of you. But just try it again 10 to 15 times. It's just to practice that core bracing before you pick up your grandchild. Good luck.